Damn you, Momo. Damn you. I was working. I got a truck full of OSB, and 2x4s and 2x6s, and was looking forward to framing up my building. And you called, and damn if the skies didn't open up and just poured down on me. Look, I went to Walmart and said, well, let me go ahead while it's sprinkling. I'll get me some tasty beverages so that way I can hydrate well. And damn if it didn't just come down cats and dogs. And now it's slowing up. In which case it'll get steamy as hell out here. Thanks, Momo. Thanks. Alright. In the meantime, it looks like we got some good news. Cowboys got incredible news. We just don't know how incredible it is. The Marvin Overshown, which was kind of interesting to me because the other day, he showed up to Oxnard a couple days ago. And I see Brock Hoffman just posted a video of back to Oxnard. The players are chomping at the bit to get back. They want to get. They did not like the taste of last year, what was left in their mouth, and they want to make amends for it. And I'm excited that they are. Oh, I just can't wait for them to get back out on the field. Be that as it may, they're chomping at the bit to get back out on the field, and you all should be excited as can be that they are. I know I am. Now, here's the interesting part. DeMarvion Overshown tweeted out that he got good news that he will be back this season. Now, we have all hoped that he was going to be back and ready to play this season. We've been hoping that. But there's no guarantee because we're talking about not just an ACL. And if you tore your ACL in the middle of last season, it's not easy to get back full strength to begin with. But with that, it was the PCL and the MCL. He literally destroyed his whole leg. It blows my mind away what they're able to do with surgery. Back in my day, it was pretty much if you messed up your knee and had to get surgery, they were going to cut you. Let me see. There's still some of my scar. Most of it burned off. But they're going to cut you from here to here, open that sucker up, and you'd be lucky if you got back in 2 years with the scar tissue that you got and everything else, that they couldn't do much with you. But for him to have a complete rebuild, and if he gets back out on the field at any point this season, it's a miracle. Now, what I was saying, he got to training camp early, and he was looking at the helmets, and he was trying to figure out which helmet to pick out. And I'm kind of like, you're way ahead thinking about putting the helmet on. I still believe, and I may be crazy, but the way he was moving like 4 months ago, I kept saying he's got 5 months before training camp, like 6 months before the season starts. I said, you got 6 months still to rehab, and he wasn't showing any signs of a gimp. When I was watching Chase Young at Redskins training camp after his rookie year, I was like, he's a long ways away. And he was still several months away from actually playing. I remember seeing RG3 when he was all in for that second season of his, and I was like, bro, he ain't ready. He get it out on the field, he ain't gonna be ready. And look, it rain stop. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some shit, Momo? You just called me and messed up my day. Just got everything wet, and now it's gonna be steamy. Thanks a lot, Momo. Thanks a lot. Last time you called me, got me in trouble with Drew and Holly Pierce and Game Time Brian and stuff. You are freaking slep rock. You and your damn commander ass team. And that bull crap, Devo, I'm 8% body fat. If we get DeMarvion Overshown back, especially for the second half of the season, when we hit the tough part of our schedule, ooh, Nelly, watch the hell out. That would be actually ideal situation. We've got the Eagles that start out first, and then we've got some games that you could stack some victories. I'm hoping by week 10 the Cowboys are 7-3 because they're going to need to be that, because that second half of the season, that last home stretch is going to be hell, and they're going to need to stock some victories together. But if you get a healthy DeMarvion Overshown to play when players have been playing all season and going downhill, man, that's some good news there, bro. That's some good eating right there. That's exactly what you hope for. So that is incredible news for the Cowboys that he is getting better. If we get Diggs, who's supposed to be releasing another video about his injury, and basically trying to defend himself, where the Cowboys are basically trying to sully him, so to speak, I guess we could say, for not working out the way they wanted to work out. If we can get him back at full strength with an attitude, watch out, man. Watch the hell out. So we're getting ready for camp. We got Micah excited and wanting to win a Super Bowl and even putting his own future on the back burner to trying to win. I like that. But bro, get your money. You got guys like Brock Hoffman who thought he might have a chance to be a starter, who may have a chip on his shoulder, who's coming to camp because, coming to camp because he's a football player, but coming to camp wanting to prove that he is good enough to be a starter. And we got guys that are trying to reclaim their manhood. Yeah. And guys like Tyler Guyton, who was a complete disappointment, and Mozzie Smith wanting to prove that he was not a wasted pick. And Brian Schottenheimer, Shotty Shots, the rookie head coach, who is really excited about having the opportunity of being a head coach for the first time and building a team the way he wants to build it. So many storylines, so much stuff that's going on. I guess that's why the Cowboys always have the Netflix special and everything else, why they're always on TV. Well, it's still raining a little bit. Maybe in about another half an hour it'll be dry. It'll stop enough that I can go back out here and get back to work. Damn. Freaking mosquito just bit me. All right, good people. I'm Mark Holmes, and hope you all are having a great day. And I'll see you guys a little bit later when we get some more good news, hopefully. Yeah, I like good news. I like great news. At least the grass is nice and green after the rain. We'll need to cut that shit tomorrow, too. Don't forget, tomorrow, live stream, 5 o'clock, members call in. Peace.